Hello, governors. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, people? It's Deej. Surprise! We're live streaming. I know, should be a surprise for you, but hey, LDG made me do this. LDG made me do it. That's right. He did. We're here. I see my nipples thing, so I gotta fix that damn problem. Son of a bitch. Alright, so let's see. If that'll fix it here in a minute. I don't know. Hello, Sherry. Sherry, baby, Sherry. Sherry, baby, Sherry. CJH is here and Bill is here. Hello. Hey. No command to pinch nipples. Sorry. Can't do it. Aha. I think I'm done now. I think I got everything set. Hello, Anfield. And Redneck's here. Hey, Ken. What's up? Alrighty. Everybody's filling in here today. Yeah, Taylor Swift is nuts anyway. I wouldn't put it past her. Oh. You know, if I wouldn't have been in so much pain yesterday, I could have had a good video for LDG, but I'm hurting too much. It was time to go out and castrate calves. Yeah, he loves that. Makes him all bleh. So here we are, a deed stream. It's been like 3 weeks since I've done a live stream. Been meaning to do more, but shit, I just have. You bet. You're supposed to go to sleep. Rock-a-bye to bed in the treetop. Triple X's. Oh, she must have had a good dream last night. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Of course, LDG wanted me to stream, but he doesn't show up. You know how he goes. There we go. Flip it over to where I can see what the hell I'm doing. And Yvette, as you fall asleep, I'll tell you, I slept for 11 hours. That's how long I slept. Uh, I don't know about that conspiracy page. No. That's a lot of conspiracy for me. Way too much for me. Makes my brain hurt. No, he wasn't getting a refund. He was sitting at the computer. He told me I should stream, so here I am streaming. Hello, Gorilla. Kapla. I was over just watching Bird stream before I was uh here. The old the old bird streams. He was talking at one point about how he'd woke up and sat in a chair and they got him into a chair and it was like a lot of pain and he said something about doctors told him that cutting off his balls would take the pain away, he'd do it. Today I kind of feel that way too. If I could I don't use them so but hey, I'll have to suffer the pain. Hello, Jackie. Peekaboo. I can't die. I regenerate. I come back as another Deej. Hello, positive.
What's happening?
Oh, not much. Just doing something for the hell of it,
Yeah,
even
cool.
if it's wrong.
Coolio. You doing
No,
anything Memorial
Coolio
Day weekend?
wasn't around.
You doing anything this Memorial Day weekend besides clogging your arteries more?
I ain't doing nothing for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
It's supposed to be raining, I guess, anyway. Well, Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
Might go mow tomorrow out the farm if it dries out enough because I had so much damn rain around here lately. Everything's still wet.
Yeah. Does that affect how much stuff grows, or no? Or if you get too much rain, does that mess everything up, or no?
Well, it was 2 inches, so but it
Wow.
came down a nice gentle rains during
Oh,
over a course of a couple of days, so
oh, okay.
the ground
So,
needed it.
yeah, it's probably dry forever, right?
It'd been dry for a few weeks. It was getting to where the last week when I was out mowing, it was nothing but dust, then windier than hell, and then all of a sudden I seen this huge dust storm coming straight at me because the
Yeah.
winds doubled from 20 to
So,
40 miles an hour.
you didn't get no tornadoes like they did right next door in
Nope.
Missouri?
Nope. Didn't get
Did
really any of them bad storms
they
they had
get
down
they
in
get
St. Louis.
tornadoes in Illinois?
Well,
I guess so.
we'd had some few weeks before, but
Oh, okay. But nothing ever close to you, or has
well, there
something
was
been?
one that was supposed to be close to me, but I didn't see shit. Of
Oh, okay.
course, it was nighttime, so I couldn't have saw shit anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was like just a bounce one down and right back up and did
Oh,
how
okay.
long because there wasn't no damage.
Yeah, I gotcha. Because Illinois not considered Tornado Alley necessarily, right?
Well, it used to be considered part of Tornado Alley until they redefined Tornado Alley and then they took Illinois out of it. I have no idea what the hell they consider it anymore.
Well, I thought it was basically kind of like, Kansas, Oklahoma, northern part of Texas, um, I guess Missouri and Arkansas. Basically the central and southern, south central beginning area, basically, is
I
what I
when
thought.
I was growing up, Tornado Alley was explained to me as from Oklahoma, Kansas, and all that, all the way to Ohio. Ohio.
Hmm. Yeah. Well,
And
Ohio is way north, or does it curve like that? Does it
well,
curve like that?
Illinois is and Ohio are basically straight across from each other, with just
Yeah.
Indiana
Well,
in the
yeah,
middle.
and Indiana in the middle. Yeah.
But
Well, but
that used to be
I would think Tennessee, Kentucky would be more in Tornado Alley than than unless it's a very southern part of
well, I don't know.
oh,
40 years ago, they all considered everything in that area Tornado Alley, and then all of a sudden it got redefined to everything had to be west of the Mississippi, and it was like, what the hell?
west of Mississippi is now considered only Tornado Alley.
No, everything west of the Mississippi River.
Yeah, is now considered Tornado Alley.
Yeah, basically it's just Oklahoma, Kansas,
Yeah, it's
all that shit.
Texas northern part, northern.
Yep.
Okay, even though Missouri is like just got one in St. Louis, I think even you know. But,
LDG don't know what the hell he's doing.
yeah,
Can you stop fucking around?
I think you're doing it on purpose.
He is.
Hello. Hey, what up, guys?
What happening?
Going on?
Of course,
Hello.
I'm in Hurricane Alley in Florida, but if they call it such a thing. anywhere on the coast is hurricane prone, basically.
Too much fun. Got some hurricanes coming this year. Hopefully we miss them all because we got hit pretty hard last year.
Well, one always hits Florida one way or another, whether it's the southern part and then it kind of wraps around to the Gulf, and then
Yeah, just skip me and I'll be happy. Oh, I gotta cook some mushrooms.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Orlando probably ain't got really hit. I mean, I'm sure you've gotten tons of rain and tons of wind, like what I've gotten basically. But but yeah, if you're south more, um, or on the seems like the west coast part of Florida gets hit more than the east coast for some weird reason, because it either wraps around or whatever. Because what was that the Cape Coral and that area down there that basically got all shattered last year.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Because I know two hit Florida last year. One was kind of worse than the other, because then that one came pretty close when it hit up the middle of Florida, basically, from right after striking land, I guess, close to Tampa, and that's the one that ripped off the dome of the Tampa Stadium baseball stadium. Now they got to play in the.
Philip
Now they
Galen
got
says they only get Sharknadoes out on the West Coast.
to. Okay, Sharknadoes. Well, don't they call them typhoons on the West Coast? They switch it for
No, West Coast
some
don't
reason.
even get any.
Because Japan, it's always a typhoon. Hawaii, it's always a typhoon. So is everything basically in the Pacific Ocean a typhoon, and everything in the Atlantic Ocean is a hurricane? Is it? I mean,
Something like that.
pretty much.
Something like that.
For some weird
I don't
reason.
know though. I think they call them hurricanes when they go to Hawaii.
Okay, maybe Hawaii still stays with the hurricane. Well, I know in Japan and
I
all
think it's
that
all. I think
they
it's all
call them
typhoons when it gets over there in like
yeah,
Japan, China,
yeah,
Australia,
yeah. Okay,
all that area.
I could be wrong. Hmm.
But weather patterns and everything else, I can't remember ever seeing one hit California. But I know I'm probably wrong.
Oh, Cali gets what, earthquakes, right? All the
Yeah,
time, pretty
they
much.
get lots of earthquakes.
Whether they register, just 1.8 or 3.2 or 5.5 or whatever, I guess makes all the difference in the world. But
Usually, everything that hits California is just maybe a tropical storm. That's it.
yeah, they probably haven't had rain in LA and stuff like that in years, right? We had a tornado
Uh,
warning in San Diego 2 years ago, but it didn't happen. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to look through effects of Hurricane Norman was felt in Southern California in '78, but it didn't
Hmm.
hit it. It went
Yeah.
through Mexico as a Category 4.
Hmm. Into Mexico.
Okay, there
Yeah,
was
imagine
one hurricane,
what? Woo!
1858.
1858. Wow. So it's due. Oh, it's overdue for one, huh?
Uh,
So California is overdue for one.
San Diego Hurricane, October 2nd, 1858.
In San Diego?
Yep.
Wow. What category? It doesn't say what
They
category
don't
it
really
was.
say because I don't. Well, they
They
really
probably
didn't
didn't
have.
have. They probably didn't have categories back then.
No,
They just said, "Hey, it's a hurricane."
they're just going on the account of the storm. But
Yeah.
newspaper put out back then, so that's how they figured out it had to have
We
been.
had a supposed hurricane in San Diego about a year ago, but it was very mild.
I don't see anything on Google about it because I googled times California's been hit by a hurricane, and it goes clear back to 1858.
Yeah, so what's before a hurricane? Just a bad, what do they call it? Just a bad storm, basically. I don't know. Tropical storm, right? Is that what it
Yep,
is before?
tropical storms.
Yeah, you probably get a bad tropical storm. Phil, Google lies. Oh, okay. That is
I don't
true.
know. California lies a lot.
California, we're the fourth richest economy in the world, according
Hello,
to
47 Yorktown.
47 Yorktown. So we're gonna
Yes, holy
86.
crap.
So now we can
Speech.
86 47 Yorktown, right?
No, no, don't even say that sort of thing. I don't need the FBI knocking on my damn door.
Oh boy. Yeah, get all tied up in a wad if you say that, I guess, huh?
Well, people are stupid because anybody with half a brain knows what 86 means.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
not the fucking
Doesn't mean to
bullshit that,
kill.
and they're not, no, most of us grew up knowing that it was fucking the other thing instead of a stupid restaurant term.
See what other thing are you talking about?
Oh, boy.
86 does not mean to kill.
Yes, it does. It always has. It
It
was a
means to
main,
remove.
it was the main saying from the mafia.
Yeah, I'd like to see some proof on that because
Well, you got a little AI thing that you always use. Look it up yourself because I can look it up and show you, and you won't believe it anyway.
but even if it did, it still has a dual meaning.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
this is free speech. You know, you can say whatever you want as long as you know how to say it right. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
and
literally
this is
say you want to
YouTube
kill
too.
somebody without
This
saying
is YouTube
you want to kill
too.
them.
We don't talk that shit. I don't want my channel taken down because people are being stupid.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
Because now you're throwing out free speech and you're saying, I can say it. Well, no, we don't do that.
Just having a conversation about the term that you said there, buddy.
Yeah, but you started to take it into a direction that would be detrimental to the channel.
No, YouTube's backed on that now. It's not the same as it used to be.
Oh, bullshit.
You can talk about COVID. You can talk about all that
You can
stuff
talk
now.
about some of those things, but you still can't talk about certain things.
Talk about freaking 86. Nothing wrong with talking about
I said
86.
what I said. Drop it.
All right. Oh, calm down. All right.
See, this is why I don't like live streaming anymore because people just come up and start saying stupid shit,
Taking it a
and
little personally, dude.
because
You're
they
just
don't give
taking
a fuck because it's not their channel.
every channel is my channel. I care about all my channels. And I'm getting a phone call.
Good. Now, don't forget to mute so we can listen in. I'm nosy like that. I want to know what you're talking about. Fucking Comey trying to say he didn't know what 86 meant. Fucking head up. Yeah, that dumb son bitch knew. What's up, last son? What's up, Christy? What's up? Well, I'm not up. Hell, slept for 11 hours last night. Much goddamn pain. Now everything's all quiet. Why am I here? Well, I'm awake now. And well, not being up, well,
All right, I'm back.
nothing's going to satisfy that thing anyway, so it's done. Jeez.
What did I miss?
The what?
I said I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing. It's quiet
Oh.
now because nobody wants to talk.
Because you shut me up when I'm trying to talk.
Well, I'm shutting you up on certain subject. Hello, Sheriff. How am I doing? And hey, words and pictures. Let's see. How am I doing? I went out to the farm to do LDG's favorite thing yesterday, but I was in too much pain to videotape any of it because I was slopping
Yay.
around in 6
So
to 8
happy.
inches of mud and shit. Which didn't help the back out. And then I threw a hip, pulled something in the hip, so it's in pain. So freaking tired, I slept for 11 hours. Uh oh, Rebel Shark, do 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 do, Rebel Shark, do 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 do, Rebel Shark, do 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 do, Alexis here. Okay,
What?
got that out of the way too.
What the fuck?
Let's see what else. So, didn't get any of the video of cutting nuts yesterday. LDG's disappointed in that one.
Well, I'm more surprised at seeing that there's such a delicacy. Why don't you go full Indian and not waste all the parts? Send those things to get cooked in, some restaurant that serves them.
Uh-oh, Gap After Dark wants to spay or neuter me. Gorilla's yelling at me. He yelled, "Fuck you, Deej." I had that sing band. I thought you said song band. Um, hey, I do it because Rebel Shark Alexis is here. I sing it to her.
Is Robo Shark?
Sheriff Hawk's daughter. So leave her
Oh,
alone.
hi. Didn't realize it was a real person. Okay.
Well, yes.
You know how you like to have, relations with.
It's kind of my fault that she calls herself Rebel Shark because she's been a tiger, she's been other things, and then I came up with the shark one night and started singing it over in his chat, and it kind of stuck for a while.
I need some more hot sauce soon.
Surprised nobody's tried to kick me in the balls yet. Well, nuts.
Now, see if you made the robot actually do it, then I bet you get a flood of people hitting that button. And someone actually got kicked in the balls by doing it.
Yes, 47. You probably could use those for lobster bait.
Lobster.
Red lobster. Rock lobster. I hate that song. I hate that fucking song. Do not know how it became popular. Everybody's saying hi back and forth in the chat, so I'm going to pull a bird and not read those comments because, Rose Petal's here too. Parapox. Wife, I have the whole family in here because this is family fun.
Family friendly entertainment.
Well, it's not really family friendly most of the time in here because, get what the fuck
Only
we
thing we're
want.
not 86 is family fun.
And JP's just said hello, Pooh Bear, to me, so I'm going to have to kick him in the nuts.
Hey, JP's, man. Long time, dude. Haven't heard from you. Hope you're okay, bud. One sandwich made. I got some mushrooms to cook for later. It's Friday. I finished watching Severance, so I don't have anything. I need to find a new show to watch.
Stupid bot. Now mine's not working.
Are there any new good shows out?
Isn't The Boys season 5 coming pretty soon?
I'm waiting for it. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for The Boys.
Okay.
But I thought we were it's not The Boys time. It's Gen Z or whatever next.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Enough.
I mean, SMW is in June, isn't it, as well?
I'll have to check. 'Cause I wonder if I didn't see anything about, because the last Gen Z or Gen V, whatever, led up to the next season of The Boys. It was a cliffhanger at the end, so I'm pretty sure they're doing it out again.
Yeah.
Christy, are you still here? I gotta check it. Gotta check something.
Yeah, if I'm right, Strange New World season, whatever they're on, is in June.
Hello, 54.5.
I'm just waiting for my one show to come back on Apple TV.
I'm definitely looking forward to the next season of Severance, but that show's really got me freaking stumped.
Yeah, Severance is yeah, pretty good.
Oh, Christy's not here. Left again. Bad Christy.
Because the one show ended, right? Cobra Kai. It's over now, right?
Hey, look,
Right?
Sheriff Hawks figured out how to get up here.
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
That's over now, right?
So, what's the forbidden conversation? I love forbidden conversations.
The forbidden conversation was he started saying things about 86 that I didn't want said.
Ah. Well, the only thing I-86 around here is dinner when it's on a plate in front of me.
This unique design is what makes the sidecar different from all other traditional drawing.
But LDG is one of these that's lived in a bubble all his life and doesn't know very many terms, and he doesn't believe that 86 means offing someone.
It's meant that. It has meant that. It has two meanings. Either removed from a menu or kind of removed from the face of the earth in the living form kind of thing. Restaurants use it to get it off the menu. Mafias use it to get rid of enemies.
And didn't they only do that because they took the term from the restaurants?
No. Because to them, a lot of these meetings between them back in the 80s and 90s took place in restaurants. It was just a code word to get around investigators. So basically, if you wanted to 86 somebody, it meant put a bullet in the back of their head. Now, if a restaurant said it, it meant I got this on the menu, nobody's eating the shit, get rid of it. So there's actually two meanings for the term 86.
But around here, my favorite term is 69.
Well, that's everybody's favorite term.
Actually 68. I'll lower one later.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like the fact that I don't owe her one. She owes me one. Shit, I'm greedy.
Seeing if I get called a misogynist or something after that comment. I was hoping Christy was going to be here because I was going to show her something. But
Well, she was in
she,
here. I don't know if
I
she
know
still is.
she said hi and she took off
Christy.
on me.
That's my first time on your panel. I've been on Ken's panel about 10 different times. First time on yours.
Yep, and we just get a little crazy around here at times.
That's okay. I fit right in. I love crazy.
I was reading some of the news. I have to laugh. Yeah, you know that assassination of those two people outside the Jewish museum?
Yeah, unfortunately, that hit all day yesterday.
Well, the thing is, the guy that did it, his dad was invited to the State of the Union address by an Illinois Democrat.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me any. I personally think this country is entirely too divided.
I think there's a bunch of nutcases running around since they closed the loony bin. It should be locked up.
I think it used to be divided. I think
Nobody gets locked up, Deej. Have you watched the news for the last like 20 years? Every time a politician does something wrong, like what you have all these hearings and all these investigations, and I really laugh at them because it doesn't matter what they find. None of them, and I mean none, ever go to jail. They just don't.
Kind of bullshit.
Yeah, you have two like sets of law. Like there's law for us. If we jaywalk, we're in trouble. Speed, you got to pay money. These guys do anything in the fucking world they want to. They got to go on Capitol Hill and be embarrassed in front of the world while everybody looks for their got you moment, but nothing ever happens to them.
Nope.
But if we did any of that, I guarantee you we're sitting in a prison cell somewhere.
Oh yeah, if I tried to storm an ICE facility and was punching and elbowing ICE people and that, I'd still be sitting in jail at this moment.
Yeah, I know. I just had an argument.
Lady doing that right now?
I just had an argument with an idiot telling me that that's their job and they're allowed to do that. Well, no, there's oversight, but you have to have an appointment to get in. And my point was, explain to me how it is when the Democrats were in charge, you needed an appointment, but now suddenly that the Republicans are charged, now you don't need an appointment. Did y'all just make rules up as you go along? But that's not how this works. Not that I care, because I don't. I have other things to worry about. Because to me, if you work for the federal government or you're a politician, I don't care if you're got an R by your name, a D by your name, an I by your name. You're a professional liar. I don't trust none of you.
And 54.5, I got to correct you on something. I got to correct you on something at 54.5. In Illinois, we do not have Illinois Democrats. We have we'll just take the phrase from the Blues Brothers. We have Illinois Nazis.
Okay, so we can't say 86, but we could talk about. I hope the chat's listening right now, right? You're all seeing what's been going on for the past.
No, we can talk about 86, but you were starting to take it into a point to where you were saying something that should not be said.
No, all I said was that it was started in the freaking restaurants and the mafia took it over.
No, you started.
Well, they didn't take it over; they just borrowed it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Okay, who's this person talking? What's your name?
Sheriff Hawks Gaming.
How you doing, boss? Nice to meet you. How you doing? My name's LDG. Do me a huge favor. I use eccentric words. Don't take what I say as face value.
I don't take anything.
When I say take over, I didn't actually mean take over. I meant exactly what you thought I meant. But anywho, like that's all I'm saying, dude. I don't know what you thought, Deej, that I was being out of line with 86. I mean,
You started to say we can just go out and 86 somebody, and you started to say yeah, and that's when I had to. No, you can't go that far.
I did not say that. What are we on the?
You started
What?
to, and I cut you off.
I cut my foot off in a second, dude.
Yeah, because you're going to threaten to put it up my ass.
Yes, I'm gonna 86 my foot right up your.
I know a lot. I know a lot about what 86 means. In my younger years, I had a much different career, but we won't get into that on any given day. But 86 it's basically has two different terms. I'll make a point, and I hope this don't offend anybody. If you are the former head of the FBI, don't get on TV and tell me you don't know what that term means. Yes, you do.
Oh, of course he does.
Listen,
He knew exactly what he was doing when he put that up.
It's a slang term. Like it's not even like I wouldn't even say it's a real definition. More of it's a slang usage of the term that has a non-murderous originality to it.
Yeah, it does have a non-murderous originality to it, but for the last over 40 years, it definitely has a murderous tone to it, especially if you're applying it to an individual and not a dinner plate.
True, but in this particular instance, there was and I'm not defending anything, but there was the fact that we're talking about a president, something you can remove without killing.
Yeah, except that
now, if it would have said 86 Trump, that would have been more leaning towards the meaning you guys are talking about.
Technically, it did,
not
because
86-47.
Yeah, that's 47 meant Trump, and everybody knows that, and he knew that. He knew exactly.
If they did, expression is what the expression is. So if the expression was 86 Trump, that would not be exactly the same as 86-47. Like period. Like
to me, it is
logically reasonably.
If it's an ordinary uneducated person, I'd go along with that. But this guy is the former director of the FBI. When he puts 86-47, unless you got a eggshell for a brain, it ain't hard to figure out exactly what the hell that means.
But this is where I have an issue with a lot of opinions online. Is like people are real quick to say things like that and just jump to a particular static.
I didn't just
this is what they meant. This is what they meant. And well, I'm just saying, it's like even when I first heard it. So I'll just give you my point of view because that's all I can speak for. When I first heard it, I thought both, like right off the bat. I thought remove president or kill Trump. I thought both. I didn't immediately go, and I know for a fact that I'm right. It's either one or the other, or maybe it is even both. But I don't think it was straight up just I want someone murder Trump.
Okay, but
could have done a whole bunch of different things to accomplish that goal.
But you're looking at it as one thing in a picture, not the whole picture. Okay, you have an entire group of people running around calling this man a Nazi. Now they've taken two attempts on his life because of this. He is the former director of the FBI. He is fully aware of all of this. And the only reason I came up with the conclusion of what he meant was him himself. Because when he went on the news, it was, why would anybody put an address there? How fucking much dumber do you have to play to tell on yourself that all you're trying to do is cover up the fact that you got caught?
And he'd already actually admitted that he thought it was a political meaning to it in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, political meaning. That doesn't mean kill.
And hello, Cam. Hello, wise guys.
Well, my reason for believing that is he went through extraordinary excuses to cover it up, and that the extreme left in this country has been juicing people up to be a hero and take out the Nazi. And who are they labeling a Nazi? They're labeling Trump as a Nazi. Now, I'm a historian.
Idiots are doing that.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry. Idiots. Kamala Harris did that in her own campaign.
Kamala's an
Well,
idiot.
Kamala Harris is an idiot.
You proved my point on that particular. If you have a different example, maybe. But
Kamala Harris
she's
would
a
have never
fucking-
gotten politicians if she hadn't been on her
She's-
knees in front of Willie Brown. Let's face it.
And I don't enjoy these conversations because honestly, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I am an independent who equally doesn't trust any branch at any time.
I can't even trust independents. I'm neither, all three. Matter of fact, I'd like to create a new party.
I would like
Called
to
none of the
create a
above.
party of no party. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, a no party is an excellent idea. Unfortunately, organizing that would be a freaking nightmare.
But the way I vote, in all honesty, because I'm just a regular guy that has to pay taxes, is the one that's going to let me keep my money. That's the one I vote for, because between, me and everybody else listening, most of what they do does not affect me. Therefore, I don't give a damn. So I don't pay attention to them. I only want to know, how much of my money are you taking away from me? That's what I want to know.
I think taxes should be a prestige, not a mandatory.
Should be, but
That's
it's
me.
not.
Should be optional.
In gas prices, I always pay attention to that. I drive for a living, so that's pretty important to me.
Not only should be optional, but it should be public. I do believe it should be public. It's the one thing. If you make taxes optional, then people should have to be able to pull value in the fact that they pay taxes and have that information public, whether or not you're paying taxes.
They should. I agree.
Yeah.
If you look at the federal government today and read the Constitution, the government got way too big, way too powerful. In fact, in today's modern world, they go on to you don't need to know. But nowhere in the Constitution does it say the government has any right to not tell you something because you don't need to know.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they work for you. Now, look at what's going on today and tell me where they work for you. Seems to me more like they bark orders at you. And if you don't comply, they come after you. You want evidence? Speak free speech for 30 minutes and watch DJ's channel get deleted from YouTube. That's how free you really are.
Well, I was able to pull it off for a few years, but yeah, I know what you're saying. That's all I did on my channel.
Yeah,
or the
you
channel I
always
was on.
deleted your
Not my
streams
channel.
after you
I
done
was
it.
smart. I was fucking smart. That was a smart move.
In your case, if you were doing what you just said you were doing, it was because if they catch it, there goes your whole channel.
Even if they caught it, once you delete it. I've had people try to do that.
I'm just going, I'm just a gaming channel. I enjoy it. I throw a little comedy in there and I have fun. I don't even.
And causes me to have hemorrhages.
Yeah. And I don't allow politics because to me, politics today is like religion. Nobody can debate anything. Like when I was young, you would debate things and debating was fun. But today, if you disagree, oh, you're this and they immediately name calling and I hate you. And I just go back and I'm like, you guys need to take a time trip back to learning what a debate actually is. We're all human and we don't think alike, but it doesn't mean that you have the right to call me names or hate me because my brain just does not think the way yours does.
Well, I would argue that they have the right to do that, but you have the right not to listen.
Well, I would argue if they got the, it's the whole, tell me if this subject's off base, but it kind of goes this way with me, right? If I say I disagree with this and now suddenly I'm a Nazi, or I have a problem with that. Like I'm the guy that seriously wants to punch you in the fucking face.
Later, Cam.
Later, Cam.
Because I'm not a Nazi. I'm just a regular guy that goes to work, comes home, streams. I'm not a political party of anything, but certainly not a Nazi.
I used to be the master debater, but
That's your master debater.
Man, I got in trouble once. That was like 2 years ago. I got in an argument with somebody on Facebook, and I use it as a joke now. And they're like, I can identify as anything I want. And I'm like, no, you can't. Nobody can, unless you got a mental brain damage. And he's like, well, you can identify as anything. When I say, good, give me your address. I'm going to identify as a Pomeranian and take a shit in your front yard then.
Thomas Potts pops in and says, wow, I joined and Hawks wants to punch people in the face.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't like people that, if you're having a conversation and suddenly, oh, you're a MAGA. Or, I'm not anything. My name is fucking Sheriff Hawks. My name ain't MAGA. Oh, you're a Nazi. Really? I don't even have German blood in me.
I do.
I'm half Apache and I'm half English. I'm a 50-50. I'm a half breed.
This time around. But yeah.
I'm a mutt.
I'm Heinz 57.
Yeah, my wife, she's a Heinz 57. Now, Alexis, she's, she's Scottish.
She's a ginger.
She's a full-blooded ginger. That's correct.
Yeah, I got you all.
Gets mad at my ginger jokes.
That's why she kicks you in the balls all the time.
And calls me an asshole.
Yeah, she just raised her foot up. She said she's ready.
Oh, a fellow
Yep,
footer.
says I'm a tennis ball.
Oh, hell no. She's kicking a field goal. You ain't no tennis ball. You the football. She don't really have a temper, though. She's really, very, very mild mannered. So,
hey, has anyone told you sound like you're related to Ernest?
no, I don't like Ernest either. I'm not going to the theater and play it with myself.
I made that joke.
No, that was Pee Wee. That wasn't
Pee-wee.
Ernest. Oh, don't ruin Ernest. Ernest, good man. Poor, no, he did not do that.
And actually, I did call you.
Oh no,
Ernest.
that was Pee Wee Herman that did that.
Yeah, I called you
Pee-wee.
Ernest like days ago in chat when you were streaming.
They're calling me Ernest Teach.
Because I did the all Ernest goes to jail bit.
Yeah, do you know someone called Vern?
Know what I mean, Burn?
No, I don't know anybody named Burn.
Can you just say, know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean, Burn?
He's easily amused.
Yes, I am. Yes,
I could talk like Bullwinkle all the time and he'd be easily amused if I did this, but, I'd have to put my antler up his ass.
The problem is the original voice would have to sound good to begin with. Picking that voice, it doesn't help.
Oh, shut up.
That's like if I actually sounded like Pee Wee, I'd be like, oh my god.
No, I'm from the 80s, so to me, today's world is just totally messed up.
Oh, hell, in the 80s, damn it, we were tough back then.
I miss the 90s, but we were fucked up in the head. Generation X really dropped the ball.
We stayed out until late. We didn't wear freaking helmets to ride a bicycle.
Hell no.
We weren't wusses that wouldn't drink from a garden hose.
Here, I'm going to let Alexis talk to you because for some strange reason, I just refuse to take you to the bathroom with me.
Thank you.
I'm going to let her
say all that, Deej, but it still took you months to figure out how to make your VCR stop blinking.
I'm going to let Mrs. Hawks and Alexis kick you in the ball for a minute, Deej.
I knew how to make a damn
VCR
stop blinking.
Y'all can talk about how things were better in the 80s, but you guys were technology deficient.
Bullshit. Hello. I was the one that was always hello.
Hi, Deej.
Hello. How's everyone going?
All right, going okay.
No, Thomas, it was the 1980s, not 18 or 17 or 1480. Not that freaking old.
Well, I mean,
he's close though.
I feel that old. Uh oh, Kronos is in chat now too.
Yeah, move over, Speckle.
Yes, Kronos, I am alive. I don't feel it, but I am alive.
Live, I tell you, mother, I love you.
Yeah, who's a good girl? Come here. Have a baby and boo boo. Oh, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good girl.
The king asshole is
Good girl.
here.
Boo boo. You're a boo boo. Good girl. In the nuts.
No kicking me in the nuts.
Hey, keep my nuts
Happy
just there,
birthday.
right
I'm
where
in
they are,
enough
please.
pain as it is. I don't need that extra.
Good girl. Good girl, baby. Over 192. Good girl. Good girl, baby, baby. Good girl, baby, baby.
Took me freaking 20 minutes just to even be able to stand up this morning.
I ain't got
Well,
nothing.
Thomas,
This
the
phone
bot
over there.
broke
Where's this phone?
again.
Where's this phone?
Comes on tomorrow. The repair easily costs thousands. But with insurance, you can never pay out of pocket for a
I
cost.
don't know what to tell you,
Stupid
baby.
bot.
Don't know what to tell you, Dirk.
$1,400.
No, Mommy don't know what to tell you.
Who's gonna pay for your next car repair? You or endurance? Oh, right now.
I know, it's a boo, Thomas.
No.
And yes, Chrono, squirrels do like nuts. Just not
Not your fault. You don't have
mine.
to turn. Listen up. We
They're
have
not
They like
coming
nuts in
anywhere
their
near
mouth.
mine.
Mommy don't have nothing. You want the phone?
what your case is potentially worth. Pick up the phone.
I want to tell you, girl. Mommy don't have nothing else.
Might have to mute him.
No, I like listening to her talk about the dog.
Oh, just to make sure we don't hear a private conversation there. That's all.
No, she's talking to the dog.
Oh,
Well, did she kick you in the balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd be disappointed if she didn't.
But I had lots of padding she didn't know about, so I didn't feel a damn thing.
I
yeah.
knew it. I knew it. See that? Everybody, you heard that now. That's all padding in his avatar. You just heard him
No,
admit
it's
it.
not padding in
His
the
package
avatar.
is not
I
that
stuffed
big.
a pillow
It's
in front
all
of me as soon
padding.
as I
No,
knew
look,
Alexis
it's a
was
pillow.
coming
It's
up.
a pillow, guys. That's why you
Oh.
only see one hump and not two. It makes complete sense. Look at his avatar. You
This
finally
avatar's-
admitted it. You let it slip out.
No, I was talking about right now, dork.
Yeah, sure.
Keep it up,
Boy,
and
the
I'm gonna play
avatar
your
says it
favorite
all.
song.
Yeah, not like you're not going to already play it anyway.
No, not really. Unless I got a tip to play it. I wasn't gonna play it.
See, like I said, exactly. Now you're going to get a tip, and then you're going to.
I doubt it. Nobody's gonna tip
You
me.
always do.
Not to play tennis balls, they won't. I'm just happy I got my mouse that works. No, Kronos.
Get all of that stuff cleared. So now, what's the conversation? Other than
We
80s,
don't know.
They got water.
other than 80s people were tough. 90s
Wow.
people were mediocre, and then the new millennials turned into total wussified idiots.
Sometimes let me know when
And
you
now
got
they're
water.
mostly all wussified.
Well, it's your guys' fault. I'm sorry.
Not our fault.
Previous generation's fault. Yes, it absolutely is.
No, it
Nah,
isn't.
nope, and I
No,
can prove you wrong because
Absolutely is.
80s,
Oh, no,
80s
go ahead.
parents were still disciplining their children. The 90s parents come along and said, we want to be cool. Then they stopped being parents. By the time the new millennial rolled around, I don't know who's in charge, the kid or the parent.
And plus, after the 80s, that's when all this fucking government overreach started stepping in to where they started letting kids do whatever the hell they wanted. And if the parents tried to crack down on them, the parents got in trouble because everybody'd come after them for it. Well, you're abusing your kid if you spank them.
Yeah, well, they can kiss my American white booty because I'm here to tell you, if you bring a kid to my house and they screw up, you don't punish them. By God, I will. And if you don't like it, get the hell out of my house.
So who was raising the '90s kids? Because, like I said, it all goes back to the generation before. It's your guys'
The
fault.
ones in the from the 70s
Well, because
that were born.
because when the government stepped in, and Deej has a point, people were too afraid to discipline their kids anymore. It ain't that they didn't want to. It's every time they did, you'd have some idiot knocking on your door going, well, we got a report.
There's the DCFS. We're
Yeah,
here
see-
because we had a
yeah, see-
report that you were abusing your kid.
I fail to acknowledge that because I was one of
Well,
those.
you can fail
lucky-
that all day. When I
That
had
was-
young kids at home, I had one of them morons knocking on my door telling me they got a report that I was giving them alcohol. I don't even drink.
And who reported that?
I had no freaking idea. They
Okay,
won't
so-
tell you who reported it. But that's what I asked. I'm like, look, I had to bring the kids in. They interviewed the kids, and then the kids told them, no, I didn't drink. And then they still come back 2 weeks later. Well, we need to talk to them again. I told them, get a search warrant. How many times they got to tell you? They don't drink. I don't drink. So get out of my house. Come in with a warrant or get out.
Yeah, I totally get that, and I'm pretty sure like you have that going in different directions. Meaning, wasn't your kids who actually called you. The conversations about scaring about hitting your kids and getting child services called on you. I got hit many times. I didn't call child services on my parents.
Because most of the time it wasn't the kids that were calling. It was neighbors, family, friends, other people that
Well, your neighbors
decided
should
that you were.
know.
But okay, that didn't make a difference because if I didn't drink, right, my kids didn't call and go, oh, he's making us drink alcohol. There wasn't none for them to drink.
Hi, Amber.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point. It got to the point to where the kids figured this out, and they were telling each other's at the schools, "Hey, if you don't want your parents coming down on you, just call."
Yeah, the schools brought that in. They were teaching them how to get rid of their parents with a quickness. Just accuse them. And look at what schools do to your kids today.
Say, though, very small percentage. I'd like to see some actual numbers on it, but I don't think that was the majority.
And then you got to the point of where politicians were actually saying, "Well, it's not the parents' job to raise their kids; it's everyone's job."
No, it's your job. Well, it is everyone's job, but it's your job most importantly. Like if you bow down to CSS, whatever, child services, whatever, that's on you. It's your fault. Period. End of story. Like,
well, actually,
no argument.
You're highly inaccurate there too. Have you ever tried to fight me? But how? How much money do you have to afford 2 attorneys to take on an agency that has an unlimited amount of attorneys before you go bankrupt and you can't fight them anymore?
But you do everything you can not to have anybody call them on you, though.
That doesn't do any good if people can call anonymously. It doesn't really do any good.
They have to know something. First of all, they don't randomly just. I'm just going to
know something.
Services on these people.
How did someone know I was giving children alcohol when I don't drink my damn self?
Say it, Thomas. Have fun at work.
And again, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I can guarantee you it's a very low percentage.
And you're never going to get a percentage because they're not required to give you one. And they're not. They don't give you a percentage.
It's outside the norm of reasonability and what most people would agree with me with.
I don't believe that either, because in the 50s and 60s, when they first got started, they were taking people's children away left and right, and mostly from the poor. Mm-hmm. And that's a real story. Look it up.
And they don't have the capacity to take everybody's kids. Again, small percentage.
They weren't taking.
It doesn't happen. But most of us will be okay. Like that, it's not a non-issue.
Hell, here's a story I just read like a month and a half ago. Woman got arrested because her kid walked down a few blocks to the store to get his own candy.
Her kid walked down a freaking. Her kid walked down a street, dude. Like a real busy, not a regular street.
No, he walked down the sidewalk to the store. The store called because the kid was there by himself.
Mm-hmm.
The police showed up. The kid said he walked down there for candy, to
Mhm.
buy candy. They went back to the mother and arrested her for it. Hell, back in the 80s, we were fucking going everywhere by ourselves and nobody did that shit.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I think that one was pretty ridiculous, but kid was kind of young. I mean, I was going to Disney World when I was 9 by myself. 9 or 10. 10
Hell, I
maybe.
was 8 years old riding around all over the country going into town, which was 5 miles away
I was
on
going
my
up.
bicycle. Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, I was going up the roads in New Hampshire, a couple miles to the mall by myself. I almost got picked up by some stranger too. I remember that. But she shouldn't have been arrested. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with calling the cops and making sure the kid got home okay. It's just that was it. That should have been the end of it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks for checking. He's fine. Not arresting
Hello,
the lady. That was
Jags.
bullshit. Like the cops are supposed to be freaking, doing their job, making sure everybody's safe, not freaking falsely arresting people.
Yeah, but this is the point we're making. There's too much fucking overreach now, and they don't
Yeah.
respect the parents anymore. They just go after them
No, I was just
willy nilly.
blaming the parents. I still think it's your fault. I don't give a shit how much it costs you, what the fuck it does. You stand for your rights and you do what you need to do. If that means you get fucked in the long run, that means you get fucked. There are gonna people who are gonna live horrible fucking lives until we fix things and do things the right way. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm living my own fucking nightmare right now. We all got shit we're going through right now. We shouldn't have to be going through. But you either capitulate or you fucking stand your ground and keep being yourself. And that's where parenting failed because a lot of parents bow down to the freaking pressure or even the freaking talk of the pressure, the freaking advertising of it, and shit changed. And now we got freaking pussy ass kids that don't even know what the color of the sky is.
Mm. Okay.
All right, why do I have a second Sheriff Hawks in my
I don't.
envelope?
Oh, did you? Might have been stream yet.
Am I still in there?
No, it left now.
No. Okay. I couldn't figure that out because it's. I'm trying to get back to where I was and I can't find it. So.
Not much, Amber. LDG was bitching and moaning because I hadn't live streamed in 3 weeks and told me to live stream, so here I am. LDG made me do it.
Leave that if you want, people.
It's my story and I'm sticking to it. My stream, I can name it whatever I want. I was perfectly comfortable just.
But there were some horrible fucking things from your guys' generation that has finally fixed and corrected itself now. And that's definitely on you guys' fault. And that's basically like the shit we had to deal with in high school, where you could be a bully and like not get anything happen to you and shit. And they basically fucked up a lot of good kids' youth.
I don't know. I couldn't bully shit. I'd get in
Now
trouble.
you bully, you get in trouble a lot worse than you did back in the day. Teachers
And
just look
Hawks
a
fell
different
out.
eye. And then you had, it just got easier and easier to pass. The whole point of school is that people who fuck around will find out and get stuck in second grade or third, fourth, fifth grade for a couple years because they can't pass their test. But then you came out with this no child left behind bullshit. And now we got multiple choice, easy free questions, credit, extra credit bullshit. Everyone's passing.
All right. Well, last Sunday, yes, I am here. I'm sore as hell because yesterday I went out and we had to work cattle, and of course it rained so much that I was tromping around in 6 to 8 inches of mud and shit. And with my back and legs and ankles and shit,
Molesting
I've been
cows.
extremely, extremely hurting today.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Working cattle. That means we were castrating the bull calves. There was 40 pairs of nuts cut yesterday.
Chat with everyone in the studio. That can't be right.
I hear you, and you're here.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read the.
And then he clicked the thing out again and fell out. He went boom boom. He booted himself again. Yes. Help control the Kronos population. Have your Kronos spayed or neutered. Carrie was here earlier. I know she would have done it. And he's back.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me out because I keep trying to see the chat and it ain't letting me see the damn chat.
Yeah, Amber, Hawks went down the hill.
Went down what
Kronos,
hill?
I don't know. And Kronos says, welcome back with a question mark to see if you boot yourself out again or not.
Well, don't know. I'm just not going to try to look at the chat. So
They're mostly just saying hi right now and talking about if I sent the balls to a certain other chatter. No, they just kind of.
What, to me? Is that other chat or
No.
me? Is that what you guys talking about?
No, they're talking about
Oh.
sending it to Bill.
Oh,
Bill's the only one that.
Bill. Okay.
Bill ate the testicle jerky on his live stream that one time. So
Yeah, Bill knows what he's up to.
okay. Everyone can hear me. Not if I don't turn that camera on. They can't see nothing.
Yeah. That's why I leave my camera off because I don't want anybody looking at me right now. Unless Christy came back because I was going to take a big swig of Fireball in front of her because, it's painkiller, but she didn't come back. So I don't need to take a big swig of the Fireball. I hate drinking alone anyway, so I'm not going to do it unless somebody forces me.
But yeah, my idea of politics is they can talk and I don't listen. Tell me how much money you're going to let me have. Tell me what the price of gas is, and then shut the hell up.
See, Kronos? No Fireball. Half a bottle. Hello, Cap. Captain Fandom Nerd is in the chat now.
Captain, I haven't seen him in a while.
I know it. Usually I look for him in the morning with the coffee.
Hey, Cap.
No.
Jags more so didn't like bystanders. Never did.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Don't like bystanders.
I know. I don't know. I'm lost. That's me. I slept for 11 hours last night.
So I can never get 11 hours.
I fell asleep at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I didn't wake up until 3 o'clock in the morning.
I usually go to bed somewhere between 4 and 5 in the morning, sometimes 6 because I have insomnia bad. But I always wake up somewhere between 12:30 and 2 o'clock, always. And that's after I wake up between 9 and 10 in the morning and try to figure out why the hell I'm waking up at 9 or 10 in the morning.
Sometimes you don't get up until like 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's when my body just crashes.
Jags was referring to bystanders about the people who just watched others get bullied.
Yeah, I wasn't like that when I was young. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I used to bully the bullies because I just didn't like them.
And Cap said, LDG, he needs a new way to stream. He needs your help. So you can get with him sometime. And
I'm working on uploads. I figured out how to do it, but then it cut off after 18 minutes. So I'm thinking it's either not enough memory to hold the video, maybe, or I didn't, or you have to set a time for it. Maybe I'm not really sure. But I mean, I successfully got it uploaded, but then after 18 minutes, it just went away.
You have to go back to your content creation page and look it up. It might just need a click.
Well, the thing is once it told me it was uploaded, I went ahead and deleted the video for space. So I can't do that.
Yeah, no. You go to your YouTube content creator page, go to your uploads and see if it's listed there. If it's not in bold, that means you need to click it and hit next, next, next. Sometimes when you're uploading, it crashes, but it doesn't. As long as it finished uploading, it can still be there. It'll tell you though. You have to go to your YouTube. What the hell is it called? 1 second. YouTube Studio.
Yeah, I know where that is. I guess
So
I'll have
YouTube
to go in there and
Studio, go
do
to your
that. 'Cause
uploads and look at your latest upload and see if it says draft or live. If it says draft, then you can still save it. Or if it says failed, then you're SOL.
Yeah, because that don't
But
make
it,
sense. Because I was uploading 2-hour videos all the time, and
well, I don't know how much free gigabyte you have to put up
you
a
don't have to
video.
have
well,
any.
you
You're
don't have
fine.
to have any of that. If you got your file sitting on your computer and you go to upload it, as long as it's still sitting on your computer, it may take a little while, but it will get uploaded.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to try it again.
Unless it crashed in the middle of uploading is the only exception. But 4 minutes,
Yeah.
pizza's done.
And
Yeah,
Draco is
something.
here and says I smell.
Draco, welcome. Draco, I gotta have you in there to unmod you. I know there's a way to get in there and unmod you, but I haven't figured that out yet because I'm still trying to get my alert bot to work, and it still isn't working. When I test it, works fine.
I don't know.
Somebody
See,
does that act, it still don't work.
yeah, I'm having problems today. My damn Streamlabs bot doesn't want to throw anything out in the chat, and it's logged in and everything else. So I think I have to go back in there and re-add it or some shit. And that's why I gave up on Streamlabs a long time ago originally, because damn thing shut off for no damn reason and quit working.
Well, I know they work because other channels I watch them and they go off. They
Now I can't hear you.
I lost him.
He's still in here. I just don't hear him. I don't know what the hell's going on. I was only messing with Streamlabs anyway because there were certain people that couldn't use PayPal. Streamlabs was kind of a workaround because they could use that. I'm still not going to get monetized. Well, re-monetized. That bullshit racket. Keep you shadowed and keep you held down unless you pay them to promote you. Fuck them. Dr. Scotty is in the house. Ay caramba. Just don't know what happened to Hawks. Maybe had to mute for some reason, but I don't see a mute. I don't know. Rock on. That's right, Kronos. Rock on. Hey, kids, rock and roll, rock on. Up there he went. He went poof. Skynet is just really early AI. That's what Kronos thinks. Me personally, I think Skynet is oh shit. We did get $1 in 20 minutes ago. Uh-oh. I just noticed it because it's not popping up alerts or anything, but for that $1, this is, and it said LDG tipped it. I don't know if LDG actually tipped this $1 or not, but what they wanted. The hell? This ain't even working. What the hell's going on? LDG.
What are you blaming me for?
Well, I'm trying to play a video that somebody tipped me $1 for, and every time I click on it, it just mutes you.
Oh, that's not me. Don't even try to blame me. I'm not even near my computer.
I'm saying, why is it doing it?
Oh, I don't know. Playing that thing.
His computer has ESP.
I
Yeah,
try to
it's the
click.
universe trying to frickin' put you in your place. It knows.
Yeah, see, I click on the video to play, and all it does is mute you. That's it.
I got no freaking clue, man. Try refreshing and coming back in.
All right, folks, I'll be back in a second.
Hmm.
So anyway, guys, I was lying. It's totally me fucking with him. Shh.
I
Let's
heard
see what
nothing. There he is.
Well, now the camera wouldn't even turn on when I tried to.
Huh?
It still does. It just mutes everybody. It won't play. You did something. You did something.
I told you his computer has ESP.
No, he set up something in this to where you can't play the videos no more. It just mutes everybody and they won't pop up.
I think while you were late, your cycle changed again.
So I got to work on my damn display. Hopefully we're doing Dying Light later tonight. Missed about 2 weeks of that. Really like I like the fast pace of that game. It's a whole lot of running and jumping for that one, let me tell you.
Yep.
I wonder why Dying Light 2 is not as popular as Dying Light 1. I mean, I've never really seen either one of them, but you would think if they made it 2, that they'd try to make it or improve it and make it better than 1.
Yeah, Sheriff's here. Ah, Christy's back. See if
Uh-oh.
See, my camera won't even work now. What the fuck? What the fuck did you fuck up, LDG? Seriously, what the fuck did you fuck up?
Don't mean to be rude, but why the fuck are you laughing all the time? I don't get it.
I'm not amused.
Seems to be working fine for me. My camera keeps look. It's like, I just got the wrong gender. Sorry, guys.
No. You are not paying attention to what I said.
I can't even start anything.
I can't even start my camera now.
I know. I heard what you said. I see your camera's not. What do you want me to do, dude?
Well, what'd you fuck up in the first place? You did
I didn't do anything.
You did something, and when I try to play a video, it won't play.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit, because you're laughing about it.
Oh, come on, Teej. Come back. Oh, he's refreshing again. All right. Seriously. Okay. So just guys, I was completely kidding. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. What? Oh my god.
Well, Christy, I was going to sit there and take a drink for you of your favorite thing, but LDG has messed everything up, and I can't run my own damn show anymore.
Try it now. Does it work? Wait, that wasn't me. Deej, we'll try to figure this out real quick. I know what your camera problem is.
What's the camera problem?
You just need to reset your camera. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I can either try to fix it for you now, Or the easiest thing would just reboot the computer instead of coming out.
Oh,
and
I
hitting
got to
just
reboot the
that would fix it.
computer now to fix everything
Or
because of this shit.
or open up OBS and stop and start. It's easier.
I don't have OBS running.
What's your cam software?
The same
What cam
fucking
software do you use?
software it's always been, and it worked earlier because I had the fireball showed.
All right. Unplug. Can you unplug your camera and plug it back
No,
in?
I can't reach back there from here.
Okay, so then just reboot Deej and you'll be fixed.
I'm
We got
not
15
rebooting
people.
shit. Fuck that crap. Never mind. But why the hell did you make it to where I can't play a video?
I didn't do that. I swear
You
to
were
God, that is
laughing
not
the
me.
entire time over
I
it,
know.
so
I know I am, but I'm only laughing because of the pure. I'm enjoying the coincidence of it all. That's all that is.
this is not a coincidence.
I just soaking that up. You can't blame me for freaking playing
you
that
did
wave.
it. You know you're guilty because you're laughing about it.
Dude, I would never do that. Like, I would never do that. Okay, this has already been time and time again. YouTubers think I'm hacking their computer, and it makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to go back to bed or something because, nothing's working. I'm getting called a complaining baby, everything else. I just don't want to deal with it because I'm in too fucking much pain. I didn't want to do the stream in the first place because I hurt, but nobody cared about that either because, well,
Because I forced him to make this stream, guys. That's right. It's all my fault. This stream you can thank me for this stream, guys.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for now, you guys most likely be doing something else.
That's right. You probably would have been enjoying your afternoon.
Yeah. Instead of talking about cow balls and
see, Christy's happy that I'm ending it. She's yelling yippee. And now she loves you, LDG, because you fucked with me. I can't even play my closer. I can't even play my closer because videos won't play.
Who fucks with you better than me? Oh, wait a second. I mean, that's not what I meant. Who screws you? Never mind. Okay, this isn't working out. I can play the ending clip if you want.
Never mind. Just
I'll play the ending clip.
There's a sad dino walking
away,
get fired. People. You gotta get fired. There's a sad dino walking away, and you just notice that he said he can play it. He can play it. So he did something to cause it to where I can't play it. So he's in on it, and he's laughing about this whole thing. He thinks it's funny.
Screw you!
He's laughing it all up. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
You're fired!
Yeah, see, he tried to play it, and all he did was mute everybody else. And he's just sitting there not doing a thing.
Is it playing?
You gotta see, how can I
it's
be
not
fired?
playing. It just muted.
It's not
people, and it's not doing it.
You're fired
Yes,
from
it is.
talking to me.
No,
and
it's
being my
not.
friend
I'm
and
watching
being
it
on
right
my
now.
channel. Get the hell out of here.
I'm looking here on StreamYard, and there's not a damn thing going
not
on.
StreamYard. I'm looking on the stream, and the stream is playing it, and they can't even hear us. Or maybe they can hear us. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they can hear us.
Yeah, they can hear us.
But it's playing.
Yeah, because you made a setting to where only you can play videos now.
I swear to God, dude. I don't got time to fuck with you.
I'm walking away. See?
But it's one of those streams where we end and everybody thinks we're arguing, but we're just doing it for fun. Maybe not.
I don't know. I need a drink.
Fuck you, Deej.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. All right, there we go. Dude, it wasn't me. Seriously, though.
I don't even know what the timing was to end it. I can't end it. I can't end it right because I can't see the video and hear it, so I couldn't end it.
Oh, it's closed now, right?
Yeah, it's all fucked up now because I couldn't do it.
Oh, it's not ended. Oh, okay, I'll end it. Sorry, guys. Dear God, Deej, how do you fuck up an end stream?
Because I